Hi, I'm Tom from Apex Customs. What you see behind me is a beautiful 1984 Gen 3 Ford Bronco that's been about a 2-year build for us. So the first thing we did was strip the whole thing down. We sent all the sheet metal out to media blast. We realized the front fenders, the quarter panels, and the tailgate were in really rough shape. So we took it as a great time to upgrade. We bought some bump fenders from Autofab and some rear quarters from Autofab. And we started from there. We did a complete body and paint job on this thing, this beautiful green. We replaced all of the weather stripping. We replaced all the parts that were crusty and gross. One of the challenges with this build was just finding parts. There's a lot of Gen 1 Bronco parts out there, but Gen 3 are just becoming popular and a little harder to find. So it took us a little while to find some of the parts that we needed to build this truck. So once body and paint was done, we really decided to address the drivetrain. Blueprint Engines actually makes a great package. It's got a Ford 302, brand new block, brand new internals, brand new everything, aluminum heads. And it comes with a 4R70 transmission, automatic transmission. So we started with that as a base. We took the carb off because we really wanted fuel injection in this car. We custom fabricated a whole new fuel system and used the Terminator X Stealth as our base for fuel injection. Rebuilt the transmission, resealed everything, addressed the exhaust. We put some Hedman long tube headers on it. We put some street flow mufflers on it and then custom fab TIG weld the rest of the exhaust and then Cerakoted it in black. So once we went with the Autofab rear quarters and fenders, it kind of changed the look of the car. We really needed to fill out those wheel wells with something bigger than what we had planned. So we went with 40s, of course. And we actually wrapped the US Mag alloy wheels that look very era correct to this type of vehicle with some Toyo Open Country mud terrains, 40 by 1250 by 17-inch tires. In order to support those, we had to do a little bit of work on the suspension. So we started with a 6-inch lift from Rough Country, and then we re-geared it and put alloy axles in it from Revolution Gear. We trussed the rear axle. We put an Eaton Truetrac in the back axle, and then we redid all the brakes. We put an EBC Stage 5 brake kit in the front, and we changed the rear drum brakes out to disc brakes with a disc brake conversion kit. Next, we addressed the bumpers, the winch, and the lighting. So for the bumpers, we went to Autofab in Mayer, Arizona. They made us these rock solid bumpers. They weren't welded when we got them. They were just kind of tacked together. So we adjusted them to fit the truck perfectly. We added a custom rear tire swing carrier that was beefy enough to hold that 40-inch wheel. We got them powder coated. We added this worn 10,000-pound winch. We added these beautiful this light bar from KC along with some of their pod lights in the grill. And then we did rock lights in each one of the wheel wells from Rough Country. To power all the electronics, we actually used a switch panel from Rough Country and custom fit it into the dash, and it looks fantastic. The other cool thing that you won't see a lot because they don't really sell them for this vehicle is these steps right here. So when you open the door, because it's so high, you see the steps come down. Rough Country makes these. We actually bought these for an F250 and then modified them. We made custom brackets and modified them to fit this vehicle, and it worked out really good. For the interior, we wanted to be able to keep the customer cool, and we wanted to look fresh and clean. Like I said before, there's not a lot of aftermarket support for a Gen 3 Bronco, but luckily halfway through the build, OC Carpet started supporting it. We were able to source a new carpet kit, door panels, seat cover, everything else we custom fabricated or we got online. As far as to keep the customer cool, we started by keeping the interior cool with some Lumar ceramic tint, and then we added vintage air conditioning, and it keeps it nice and cool inside there on these hot weather days in Arizona. To monitor the engine stats, we added a Dakota Digital VHX gauge cluster that's made specifically for this vehicle, and then we used a BIM to let it talk to the Terminator X. So now you can monitor all the vitals for the engine, the fuel injection, right from the comfort of the cockpit, looking at your Dakota Digital gauges. We obviously also wanted to add a sound system, so we went to one of the local companies, Rockford Fosgate. We sourced their speakers, we put a sub in it, we put some 6x9s, we put some 6-inch coaxials, and then we connected everything with a Kenwood stereo system. Like I said, this has been a 2-year build. There's been a lot of challenges along the way. It's been a fun build. It's amazing to see the transformation from what was brought to us to what we're delivering this week. We're excited for him and his family to be able to take this truck back after waiting for 2 years and enjoy it and keep it in the family for a long time.